Hello everyone, today I'm going to be making these two super easy 5-minute slushies. Today I'm going to be using this pineapple orange drink along with just plain old Coca-Cola. And we're going to need a few bags right here. These are just freezer Ziploc bags, so very high quality, which we'll need. And we're also going to need some kosher sea salt. And obviously, we're going to need some ice to make everything frozen. To start, we're going to go ahead and open our gallon Ziploc bag. And we're just going to go ahead and grab some ice. And then we're going to go ahead and open up our kosher salt. See, what's really great about salt is it lowers the freezing point of water, which obviously makes the ice melt. And then that'll, in exchange, make it a lot colder, and that's what's going to help us freeze our drinks. And then we're just going to go ahead and pour some salt in. You don't need to be super accurate with it, and that should be enough. And we're just going to go ahead and mix this around and make sure it coats all of our ice cubes. And now we're just going to go ahead and get one of our bags, and we're just going to open it up. That's right, we're not using this bag. And then we're going to open up another one of our bags right here, and then we're just going to slide it into it, and this is going to help prevent our slushy from getting mixed with salt water, because there's going to be a lot of salt water in here once the ice starts to melt. And now it's time to make our beverage. So I'm going to start off with our pineapple orange, and we're just going to pop the top. Isn't that the most satisfying noise? I just love that noise. It's very satisfying just to crack open a can of juice or soda or whatever you like. And now we're just going to go ahead and pour it in our Ziploc bag. So now we're just going to go ahead and zip this right on up. And then we're just going to go ahead and tuck it into our bag. And then we're going to go ahead and zip this bag up. And then we're going to go ahead and pop it in here with the ice. And I'm going to seal this up. And we're just going to kind of carefully mix this around. And the good news is it is getting very, very cold. And it is getting cold, so I'm going to get a towel right over here. And then this will help us hold our bag. And it's also going to help insulate it as well. Our slushie was taking a while, so I added a lot more ice and a lot more salt. And as you can see, this is literally like covering our bag up now. So now you gotta be really careful, because although these are very tough bags, we still do not want to break them. So we're just gonna kind of carefully shake this around. Alright guys, as you can see, our first bag starts to leak, so I double bagged it. But it looks like our slushie is nice and ready now. As you can see, it has a nice, awesome slushy texture. So I'm going to go ahead and open this first bag. This one is the one that has all the nasty, salty water on the outside. And we're just going to go ahead and pull out our first bag. And look at this. We have this wonderful, icy slushy. Some of it is still a little bit melty, but I'm sure that'll be fine. And we're just going to go ahead and pour this into our glass. Look at this. Let's give our pineapple orange slushy a taste. It's very cold, and the ice is very, very fine, and it melts really quickly. I find that some slushies, they're a lot more coarse, and I really like this. It's very cold, and it's very refreshing on a hot summer day. Now we're just going to go ahead and pour our Coke into our other bag right here. So I'm going to start with a little bit because I don't want it to be over shaken. And I'm going to go ahead and put it back into this bag that we already have. And now we're just going to seal it up and add it to our main bag and just start shaking. And we're just going to shake again.
Two hours later.
It is a couple hours later now, and I ended up switching my Coca-Cola mixture to a baking dish, and I decided to freeze it. And the whole reason I decided to do that is because it was taking a while to freeze in a bag, and it was getting kind of tiring, and my hands were freezing despite the towel. So I just decided to put it in this baking dish, and then I froze it, and then I'm just breaking it up with this little fork. And I'm just going to go ahead and transfer some of this to my glass, and I'm just going to let it go ahead and melt a little bit, and then it'll be more of like a slushy texture, because right now it's almost like a shaved ice. This looks absolutely amazing, so let's go ahead and give our Coke slushie a taste. That is delicious. It's wonderfully icy, and actually it does remind me of a Coke slushie. And what I like about it is it has a really strong Coke flavor, because some slushies that you get might not taste exactly like Coke because they're made with something slightly different, but this tastes just like a glass of frozen Coke. delicious. Both of these slushies were very delicious, and they're definitely something I recommend. However, make sure to use the baking dish method, which is basically just pouring the liquid that you want to use in a baking dish and popping it in the freezer, because that is much easier than trying to shake it in a bag. Like, yes, the bag is quicker if you're able to figure it out perfectly, but I had a little bit of difficulties with the Coke one because the ice was melting too fast, so I definitely recommend the baking dish method. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to hit the like button, and also make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.